What's up, Sigma males? This is Alex from Sigma Spirit. Today I want to talk to you about authenticity and honesty. I saw a meme the other day that showed an actress or celebrity or someone had been wearing calf implants on the outside. I'm not sure what you call them, but they were those stick-on calf things that make your calves look fuller, better. And the meme said, "Oh, so we're faking calves now." And it just got me thinking about how in 2020, we're moving towards this place of complete openness, empowerment, and honesty, and telling the whole truth. And yet we still admire, as a society, we admire this fake stuff. We admire people lying to us. We still admire those people who are living fakely. If you look at what the most popular apps right now, social media apps, you've got TikTok, you've got Instagram. TikTok is essentially a way for people to pretend like they're being creative by just copying someone's work. And you've got Instagram, which is just a means by which people can filter and show you their best life. And this topic has been talked about ad nauseum. I don't need to go into that. You already know Instagram's danger. You already know TikTok's danger. But maybe you didn't know it was because of honesty and authenticity. And that's why I think that they're dangerous. There are other reasons why, but the big thing I want to address today is that honesty, authenticity, and why, as Sigma males, we sort of have this forced journey towards complete honesty. And so my experience with honesty, authenticity has been a long one. I haven't always told the truth. I'm human, and I've lied to others in the past. I've lied to myself. And I really didn't start thinking about the lies that I was telling myself until probably the age of 28. And I think there comes a shift in men's lives where they start to look at themselves through a deeper lens. And it comes around 27, 28. And I remember reading the book Lying by Sam Harris. And in this book, he talks about how basically telling the whole truth, being authentic, is really the path to the ultimate version of yourself and also a better society. Because we don't realize right now in life, many of us, and when I say we, I'm talking about humanity right now at large, we don't realize how inauthentic we actually are, how dishonest we actually are. If you look around right now, you have a lot of people who are doing the things they think they should do, but really in their deep heart, they don't want to be doing. You have so many people doing things that they hate. And that's a form of lying. That's a form of dishonesty, inauthenticity. Because you're not telling the truth. You're not living your truth. And when I think of human dishonesty in 2020, I think of people not living their truth. People are being pressured into saying things they don't want to say. People are pressured into jobs that they hate. They're not strong enough to tell someone how they really feel. And I think that it's a great travesty in the world because we think that we're moving towards this place of wokeness, but really we're not. It's kind of a sham. And I think as Sigma males, we can see that. We're all given these opportunities to tell the truth. But we're also given the opportunity, which is often an easy road, to tell a lie. And they happen so often. They're so common in the world, in life, your daily life. Situations arise where you're given this chance. There's two roads, and most of us fail. I still fail to this day, even after sort of dedicating a part of my existence to telling the truth. And I fail sometimes. Sometimes I don't assert what I want. Sometimes I don't really do the things that I truthfully want to do. Sometimes I just bold-faced lie to people. It can happen. Sometimes we hide the truth because we don't want to hurt people. And recently, I've been thinking about that because I had the opportunity to tell a lie or tell a truth, and I chose the harder path, and it ultimately liberated me. And I was dating this girl, and we had just gone on a couple dates, and she asked about the truth about my dating past, my recent dating past. And so I told her the truth. I didn't sugarcoat anything. I didn't mess with the timeline. I was very, very 100% truthful. And I told her when the last time I had been with another girl, and that did not sit well with her, and she got very upset. But I felt better because I told the truth. And then later on, I was happy about telling the truth, but it escalated again. And she gave me an ultimatum. And she said, you have to do this, or you have to do this, and be with me. And so I thought about it for a day, and I said, what's the real honest thing here for me to do? What's the authentic thing for me to do? And the authentic thing for me to do was to say, no, we're not doing ultimatums. We're not starting relationships on ultimatums. That's horribly unhealthy. That's toxic. And it hurt because I let her go. She let me go, whatever. There's no winner or loser in that situation. I try not to think about things like that. And we both parted ways, and it hurt because on many levels she was an awesome chick. She's amazing. But for me to be my most authentic self was to say that I don't tolerate that behavior. And in her own way, she was being authentic by saying that she doesn't tolerate my behavior. So we went our separate ways, and it hurt for a couple days, but inevitably, the truth liberated me. And it liberated her, which I think is important to think about because we're not just telling truths and being honest for other people. We're doing it for ourselves. And I think that brings me to the point about why Sigma males we are drawn naturally. We are pushed towards honesty and authenticity in our lives because of natural talents, traits, personality, whatever. It pushes us towards that. We're naturally inclined to be authentic. And there are reasons why. Our introverted nature, we're always being introspective. We're thinking about ourselves, which naturally push us towards living authentically. We're isolated a little bit. We're happy with solitude. We don't need other people's approval, generally speaking. And that pushes us towards honesty with ourselves. But I think there's also one other thing. We also have things within us as Sigma males, introverts, empaths, highly sensitive, whatever. They will smash us. These personality traits, these voices inside of us, they will utterly destroy us if we don't tell the whole truth, if we aren't truly authentic with ourselves. And I think that comes from a place of, again, the introspection, the introversion, and we also have a deep analytical side, and that analytical side will turn against us. So if we're doing something dishonest, we're doing something inauthentic, we have to live inside this mind. And inside this mind, we have a sort of arena of voices that will just smash us. What are you doing that for? Why are you doing that? You know you don't want to do that. You know you want to assert your boundaries. You know you want to tell this guy to leave. You know you want to break up with this girl. And those inner voices during introversion will just destroy you. And so that's why I think it's so important for Sigma males to move towards honesty and authenticity. Because on some level, on some spiritual level, some deep Sigma spirit level, you can't do the alternative. You can't lie to yourself. You have been awakened into this Sigma spirit capability, potential, identity, and you can no longer hide. You can no longer lie. You can no longer tell anything less than the whole truth. Otherwise, it's going to manifest itself in mental health problems, depression, anxiety, insomnia. It could even manifest itself in addiction. And it can dangerously manifest itself, for some people, in violent behavior. And I think that's what we see a lot of times with very, very fringe people, isolated individuals who do violent things, create a lot of chaos, because they're not living authentically. They don't understand themselves. They're not understanding that they're living a lie. So suddenly they lash out against other people. So in an effort to prevent that from happening, and of course to help you live a more happy life, joyful life, fulfilled life, I think it's important that we start to become aware of the inauthenticity. We start to become aware of our own dishonesty. And don't always look, if you are judging other people for lying, it's time to look at yourself and realize you often condemn in others that which you judge in yourself. For a long time, I hated liars because I was a liar. And now I've sort of moved towards this healthier place where I understand why people lie. I really do. I get it. It's easier to lie than to tell the truth, and I have compassion for someone who feels that they have to lie to me or lie to themselves. I feel pity, and ultimately, though, it's on us, because we are Sigma males, and we are people who are diving deep into life, and we want to uncover everything under every rock within our personality. And that starts with awareness. So tomorrow you don't have to wake up and become like the Yes Man or Liar Liar or whatever that movie is. It's two different Jim Carrey movies, but I think Liar Liar is the one where he can no longer tell a lie and he just tells all the truths and he gets in a lot of trouble. So you don't have to do that tomorrow. But what you do need to do from now on is start. Start by having awareness for every time you have that opportunity to tell the truth or tell a lie. And just start watching that. Just start recognizing how often you tell a lie in order to move through a situation more comfortably. There are so many times this happens. So many times in life, in our social life especially. If you're introverted, you might have a little less social nuance than someone who might be very extroverted, who can navigate this kind of stuff. But there are many times in your life where you might just say something just to move through a social situation. Some guy might stop you on the street and want to sell you his mixtape. And you're like, no, I just bought a mixtape from the guy down the street. Gotta go, sorry. Or I have an appointment. I can't sign your petition. I've got somewhere to be. And just think about that. Start watching that situation and just start monitoring how those little lies add up to big lies. And how you can rationalize one little lie. And how you might start to rationalize a bigger lie. And just have awareness with that. Just start recognizing when that happens. And then as you grow and you feel more comfortable with awareness of that, you can start to actually stop at the crossroad. You have that moment and you're like, you know what? I'm going to tell the whole truth right now in this moment. And maybe someone stops you to sign a petition or to donate and you say, no, I don't believe in that cause. Have a nice day. Or, I don't have a lot of money, so I can't donate. I'm sorry. Gotta run. And you can just deliver the truth so easily. And then that's going to start to snowball, and you're going to start to have more boundaries. And you're going to start to find yourself asking this question, which I think is the most important thing for honesty and authenticity. The question is, who are you? And what do you really want? And that is a question you should ask yourself in every moment. long before the crossroads come where you have the opportunity to lie, you should be asking yourself, who am I and what do I want? What do I really want? All the time. Make it a habit. And you'll find yourself naturally living a more honest and authentic life. I wish you luck on this journey towards honesty and authenticity, because it's not easy. It's a hard road, but ultimately it will liberate you. Thanks for watching.